Consistency is key. So, first of all, happy birthday, Jerry Garcia. I got my Grateful Dead shirt on. It's late at night, going on a walk, spending time in nature. So pretty here. Just to get a few things together in my life. Lord Jesus, thank you. Um, and so I'm excited about that with the start of my new business and like finishing up my introductions for the book. Just recently dedicated it to someone, and I knew that I needed to make this video so I can hold myself accountable and you all can help me. You all are watching me by telling you about it. I will do. And so I have got to be a little bit more consistent with how things have been going. Better progress than last month on the YouTube videos. And I have a few things coming up this month because this is July. There are a few things happening. The Whalers are coming to Darrington, Washington. That's going to be a good show with string cheese. That's in 2 weeks. I got a friend coming up from the University of Alabama next week. And I have some meetings also coming up this week just in regards to sleep health. And so I gotta handle that. What else? There's just so much happening this month. By the end of this month, I'm looking to purchase a ticket somewhere, and this is exciting. So I'm making my choice quickly about where I will go. And for those of you who are following me on Facebook, thank you. If you have any information on Southeast Asia, I would appreciate it. I'm looking more to travel to Indonesia or to Thailand. So let me know what your experiences have been. And yeah, just like so many updates. The private label business is going well. I have sold copies and products before I even got any, so that's always a plus. But getting the capital now and having what I have kept aside for my own do not touch finances for travel money, and then my daily money, and then like just dividing and budgeting is like an interesting concept. It's okay. Money is not meant to last. Like when you get it, it's just energy. So you're supposed to give it and receive it. So there's a lot of saved energy on my end, just both personally and then financially. And there's a part of me just ready to burst out at the gate. And I learn in this time more than ever, even though it's a nerve-wracking experience, just because I'm going from having stepped outside of the system to living in it, and then going back and doing it again, only taking a few things that I've learned to do it again, so I can improve. And so this is a way for me to have stepped out again, understanding and learning all of the things I've learned. And there are a lot of lessons, and it's in the book that I wrote, Something to Show for It. And so it's just staying consistent on top of the finances that I have that will be also coming in, staying abreast on the fact that the book is about to launch, staying abreast on the fact that I have to finalize a few things and finish a few courses for my business. Keeping into account that there's 2 months left, keeping into account that after that I will be leaving. So it's exciting and it's happening very quickly. And I'm doing my best to kind of be the best gatekeeper I can. But I do understand that consistency is one of the most important parts of maintaining success. So like Barack Obama said, it's like going to the gym for 2 weeks and then sleeping for 2 years. There must be consistency and accountability. And so on that note, I'm going on a walk to have my project management sheet. So I just need to have something that will have me hold me accountable, because when you are running your own business and you're practically retired, I have so much time on my hands that I spend most of my time thinking about what I can do next. Where can I go in my business? What can I do? Which ways can I grow? What are some functions of this, this, and this? And so I spend most of my time researching and resting and preparing for the emotional piece, not to mention finishing my book and like that emotional piece, everything that's like surrounding. It's all very beautiful and it's an incredible whirlwind. And I know that with the eclipse happening, and it's an incredible whirlwind, and it's something that I must document. Yeah, because it's not always going to be like this. And I'm going to look back on some of these videos and just be in complete awe of where I came from and what I'd been doing. And, just in regards to my 1 year wrap up, this is what I've learned in 1 year. I came to Seattle with $130 in my pocket. I started volunteering in a hostel. I didn't really care for it, but it was just so I could get into Seattle to write a book. And in that time, in 1 year I've been here, I have written the book, but I took classes at first. I bartended and I served at every job I could find. And I found Hugo House, a place for writers. And I took every class that I could. I went to the library. And in Seattle, there's a literary series, and there are free conferences that happen every weekend. I went there, and every weekend, every single conference that I could find, I would do it. Sometimes there were some both on Saturday and Sunday, and then and they are different, so I would sit in on those, and they would rotate each library. So I got to know parts of Seattle, but it was so important for me to teach myself, and I'm so excited. Part of who I am and this brand is, there was something flying, is my desire for knowledge. I'm so thirsty to learn more and do more. And so if I can throw myself into something that I know I will be successful in, that not many people will have such an advantage over me, where it's a place where I can truly shine by being myself, then I know that it's going to work out. I just need to learn how the mechanics or the ins and outs of the business. And so that's what I did. And I left a hostel after I fainted. It was really hot. And I had only $20 in my pocket. I went on to Craigslist to look for different places. I found some random guy in the street on his way to a bar. And he sings in a death metal band. Well, goth, sorry. Sorry, Black Glass, and you should check them out. And he said, "Hey, my lead singer is great. Why didn't you spend the night at her house?" I was nervous talking to her, saying, "Look, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't have a place to stay." And she said, "Hey, I'm going home to Texas. Take my apartment for a week and watch my cat." And so then I was able to finalize a few things and try to get my finances in that order together in that week. And I've traveled a lot within Seattle just to find a good neighborhood to live in. And I finally got some stability. And I think that was the first part that I needed the most to write the book. And I did. I wrote during National Novel Writing Month, which I won. It's where you write 50,000 words in 1 month. which you write 0 to 50,000, which is an official novel. And I taught myself that, wow, I could do it. It was such a humbling experience. And then I found as many conferences as I could go to and as many writing groups. And at first, I was not really interested in that idea, but I was kept going to writing groups. And I wrote every single day, whether it was research or whatever, for several hours. And I went to the library study groups, see what I could do. I was just always somewhere studying, doing something. And then I started writing the book. And by the time it came to finals week and dead week, I told myself and everybody around me that I picked the right place to live here on this beautiful campus, because when it is finals week, everybody buckles down. So everybody has fun, you hang out and do whatever. But then, like during an exam time and finals week, it's like focus. And I needed that collective energy help me with the book. Also, people say that there's a freeze, but because I live on a campus, it's like, everybody's open to meet each other. Everybody's young. Everybody's open to different ideas and exploring, and everybody's mind is young. So it's pretty cool here, and got cool neighbors. But back to like where I have come in terms of my consistency in writing. And so it's I've completed an entire book, and I started my own private label. And so this has been one of the most incredible years just for me asserting myself. And when I sit down to think about the book itself and the label, those were two things that I know I could put my entire heart and soul into, and without even thinking about the reward, but I just love to do it. That I know that the return, that I'm sitting on my own acres of diamonds already without even considering that. But it was because I stepped out of the system, because I stepped out of what everybody expected of me, because I stepped out of refusing to go back to an institution where they distributed grades. I mean, Hugo House is great. That was what I loved about it. There, you just come in and it's a practice. It's just a writing craft. And so you're not graded on what's in your heart or what's in your creativity or your imagination. So that really helped a lot of times with me and my writing, and how I left groups. And I found one that we meet every twice a week, and everybody's much older than me, and I enjoy it. And we write either for 45 minutes, very long, or everybody does 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then 5 minutes of something called start lines. So you write random things down, like the best sex was in the bathroom at dot dot dot, and that starts the line. So it's been really fun, and it's like amazing to write with different people and see where their creativity is and how they think. And so not having that and leaving and traveling to Mexico and Guatemala and listening to some of the negative sickness that people were infecting, had I not done that, had I listened to my mom when she was like, I'm worried you won't be a productive citizen, had I listened to people that said, you're not going to make it out there, you're crazy, blah, blah, why don't you just do it as you're told, then I would not have produced this incredible book. If I knew that I had wanted to not, if I loved traveling as much as I have, that it would not be hard for me to create my own business so I can continue traveling. I knew that I was just sick of working for somebody else, and with like the trembling economy, with the fact that there is no job security. In 10-15 minutes somebody had your job gone like that, like quick, dog. So it was just really important for me to create that, and I'm so proud and applaud myself for the 1 year that I've had here. It's been one of the most productive, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm so excited about going to the next level. I'm a little like nervous, so it's gonna be trying, I'm sure, but it's life. It's beautiful, it's ugly, it's gorgeous, it's painful, it's gruesome, it's lovely, it's tremendous, and it's disastrous. It's just experiences. So I'm excited. I'm excited. But yeah, definitely consistency in now in the business because I see I am completely consistent. I've met goals and I'm proud of myself. What else? Um, so much to update. Yes, also, so there's going to be some serious changes going on with both my channel here and my Facebook and my Snapchat. You guys should follow me there. And I've heard about a new social app called Music Ollie. So let me know what you guys know about that. Um, yeah, I just spend a lot of time alone, kind of quiet, making sure I'm like, my movements are very intentional lately, except for this weekend and last night and the night before, and the night before. Oh, so it's been fun hanging out with all you guys. Um, yeah, that's about it. Things are good here. They're really awesome. And it's beautiful. I'm in Washington. And it's warm out, and it's Jerry Garcia's birthday. So I hope you guys got to listen to some Grateful Dead music. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it, if it feels natural. Um, what are some of your goals for the month, and where have you? What what's kind of come around for you that you said, "Wow!" And this year I've completed this. Like, where are you proud of yourself right now in this? What's an area where you're like very proud of your growth? Okay, you guys, good night. I'm gonna walk back home now.